Hey guys, EOW guy, Kane man, and you're on ShadowHitman is here. Make sure to like and comment on my videos, and our subscriber goal is about 10k. Yeah, carry on, tata, bye bye.
So now the Camille kind of split. She doesn't need there to be frontline for them because you need someone in front of them. And Camille actually doesn't want to be there. She want you guys to keep playing together. And you see them putting up some decent performances against some of the LCS teams in this tournament.
Nice little bubble there. Scooby goes to sleep. That ignite is really nice from the spellbook, I imagine. And there's the flash in Ryoma looking for the solo. Bolo! He grabs it. That's first blood to the Zoe.
All right, Ryoma saying yes.
Always nice to see. Reaver done there for Stixet. So he's his first item completed, but it's a nice little...
It was a dangerous bait. I think you could almost see the calculation in his head about, like, I don't have any vision around the top side. This might be a bait.
Oh my god. Oh, he's out! Kumo trying to find it now. He's flashing in to finish it off.
One more
Trying to target. There we go. The auto attack gets it.
Oh no, I was too busy thinking about the top lane. Didn't see that. Tony top now. He wants to get in on it. Scrappy game out of nowhere.
Everyone's sending it. I like it. Afro gets out with a portal though. Tony top gonna get zoned off. Here is Johnson. You know, everything's kind of going wild around him. He's just Jinx pushing the towers, doing his job.
Yeah, FlyQuest starting to find opportunities here. Stixay alone on the island. We talk about the extra damage from the AP Gragas build. Might not have realized how much threat he was under. Looked like he got body slammed on the turret.
Oh, beautiful by Afro. There's the Chompers. Iconic here in defense, but that's not enough for Tony top. Goodbye, Camille. Afro gonna get the kill credit.
Here we go. FlyQuest starting to pick the pace of the game faster to all the points on the map that they need to be.
Jose can just drop it mid if he wants for a bit of a distraction. Kumo fighting Tony top, losing right now.
Stixay died again somehow.
Okay, we'll find out how that happened later. Jose, the one to pick it up, so good work him. Now top lane battle still going. Tony top looking for the solo. Kumo locked in place. Off the wall we go. The minion wave is big, but it doesn't matter. Tony top finds himself the solo kill.
Tony gets the solo, but in the meantime, FlyQuest in the mid lane drops Shelly, grab the outer turret. Mike gets charge off on the inner.
Oh, nice. And now Afro's going to look to punish. Beautiful there. Chompers in. Oh, the stopwatch. Ryoma might be able to get out of it. Does flash himself out to safety. Johnson's popping off. He flashed past the little ridge there to try to make it happen. An iconic chomps in the pieces as punishment. And now the teleport. In from Golden Guardian, Tony top, no ulti, but he's got flash, he's hookshotting in, he's wild, he's crazy, I love it here. It's FlyQuest, escape over with 3. They're just
right in the mid lane. We'll have to take another look at how that started with the Stixay death. Very close to finding some extra kills for FlyQuest as well.
That's like the opposite of a TF gold card. You see it under the turret. Nice sleep again from Ryoma though. And again, the punish is here. Or can they finish off the kill? 1v3, Chompers down, Ryoma stunned into oblivion as Johnson puts the exclamation point on the play with the rocket.
Definitely a
punching gold out of this turret. Kumo, oh, very nice from Tony top there. And now Kumo's gonna have to try and get out of there. Oh, he just breaks the ultimatum. Barely with the Gragas ulti.
Yeah, maybe the AP Gragas build worked a little bit better for the 1v1 in laning phase, but still struggling to contain Camille. The plus side is FlyQuest are grabbing a inhibitor turret.
Nothing more they can get, but they'll take it. Again, the bubble is there, and Afro, no ulti, so no punish yet, but a great stun buffer there for Tsukui. As Stixay gets the AoE damage, that is a huge Ezreal ulti. But I just don't know if they can follow. Iconic with the pillars, going to try and lock up one. Jose Dioto is so caught out of position, but Kumo back from the dead end he goes, flashes out, Everfrost to get his team out. He dips in there.
FlyQuest, yes, that was a good push down in the top lane to get some extra gold in their pocket, but the gold deficit is leaking back.
There's one, as you can see. Haven't cleared it out just yet, but 6A is going to poke in pretty aggressively. Ryoma is always frustrating to deal with on this champion outside of objectives. And Tony top's TPing in. It's time for a 5v5. And starting off with the wrong foot there. Takui body blocks it. But the ulti out of Stixay has so much in the ignite. I think it's enough. It is indeed. Ryoma again. The spellbook ignite takes out Takui, and now Golden Guardians stream in towards FlyQuest.
Ryoma coming up clutch around this objective, finding the pick off. Oh, whoop! Tried to use that flash just out of range.
I liked it.
He's not going to let them escape for free, though.
That's gross. Kumo asleep at the wheel. Now, literally, as Tony Top's going to finish that one off. The Drake goes over to Golden Guardians as they get it.
We're going to do Baron now.
Nice mechanics. Thanks for Baron. There's Ryoma. Oh, he's so rude. He's just frontlining. Afro going to try and pick one off. Oh, I love this. The flank is there. Ryoma out of flashes. And the team is going to punish him for it. They can't save him, Johnson. And that Afro wall is wonderful there out of the bar as Johnson finds himself a double. Are there any more? There's maybe a Baron. That's a good third kill.
Yeah, they leashed the Baron for FlyQuest, who happily turned onto it. They might not be able to contest this anymore.
Yeah, rough stuff there. There is going to be Baron over. I mean, Stixay doesn't even have ulti. Iconic can't get in the area. And Kumo's
into it. Now a 3,000 gold lead firmly in FlyQuest's favor.
yeah, looking good again.
Well, just position better, please, because there's not... I mean, there is a lot of ways that they can get on top of you, technically.
Know what you want for your Camille. This is nice, though. Get themselves that dragon, setting up the soul point, but FlyQuest, it's not too much for them to worry about right now, as Johnson's trying to cancel recalls and zerg down the mid tower.
Yeah, they're still kind of in this situation now.
Dixie in trouble, but Jose Diodo rethinks it again. Afro can do no wrong on the bot. It's a stun onto Iconic. They're just trying to buy time, but Ryoma's already answered it now. The flank in from the Jinx. Exactly what we expected. There is a latch find still out of Afro. Stixie is getting absolutely ripped to shreds. It's Iconic dead already as the front line is fold. Tony top in stasis, but will die at the end of it all as FlyQuest find 3 clean kills.
FlyQuest with the macro play, sinking the Baron, saying screw that, or the Dragon, excuse me, we don't need that. We're gonna go mid lane. Forces an overreaction out of FlyQuest, where because they TP the Zoe in, suddenly there's no one to pelt them on the chase down as they rotate from that mid priority down into the Dragon Pit and push them up against the bot lane. They might be able to end the game off this.
Yeah, Kumo just getting aggressive, trying to zone them off the towers here. Ryoma going to try and save the day alongside Chime, but Johnson definitely jinx from Arcane this game, Marcus. FlyQuest looking to pick up their second win of the day. They're a little low, but there's just not much you can do with a Karma and a Zoe to stop the onslaught into your Nexus, as FlyQuest still going, should be able to finish it off, and indeed, they will take the game.
Very scrappy game back and with that lock-in of the Graves, they're bringing a little bit more, but it is very physical heavy. But Revenge is not necessarily the guy to slam a tank in the top lane.
Yeah, I'm excited here. I mean, this is different for Impact, right? Gwen
Working his way in there. They walked around the ward, excuse me. So they'll be coming in from the top and pincer moving here on Revenge.
I really like this play. No TF, but not going to need it. Impact just does so much damage early on with that quick draw. Just getting resets, and they're going to flip it here for the red, it looks like. EG being so annoying.
Yeah, leaving Impact on zoning duty with the fact that you built those true grit stacks against double physical. You have the range advantage. They just have no way to deal with him.
Look at him go, he's 1v2ing! Although Vision is going to be an issue, Revenge does finally get a stun. The Red's going to reset Vital here. PoE roaming up, but that might be enough damage. Revenge falls to flash Impact. He's going to get in there. The buff goes to Xerxes, but first blood goes to Impact. Although I think it's going to get transferred over. Successful transfer, Mark. Power of Evil picks it up.
Alrighty.
From EG are going to get to walk away. Oh, Power of Evil. This could be a problem. Does have flash, flashes in, doesn't use it yet. Gravity field there, but that's too much damage. Ulti over the top's not enough, and Inspired picks one up.
Man, EG are just relentless hunters in the Mortals quite a bit, but gonna take this one away. You'll see a lot of wards were up in the top river for the spawn of Rift Herald to see if anyone was going to rotate extra men up there. Both teams opted not to. We'll see when EG turns their focus there with the pushing top lane and all that extra mobility. They're going to get first movers advantage kind of on that objective. But right now, I think they're more focused on denying Immortals options.
Ooh, very nice here from Inspire. Gets the buff, but have to get away. It's a 4v2 right now in the river. 4v3. Vulcan's in there. No level 6 though. But the damage is good out of Danny. They turn it back around. Vulcan takes out Xerxes, and it's another trade there as PoE does get one back, but he's going to be left for dead. Who grabs the kill? Danny needs one more rocket, please. Pay attention to the turret off screen as the turret is off. Vulcan looking to make the play as the portal there is also...
You know, like TF brings a gold generation passive. Like, how far down do you want to be? 20 minutes, 3K is probably where you want to be. 3K at 11, big trouble.
This is real nice, but can they get the kill? They can with Jojo back. And that's a very, very nice setup there as Jojo gates down for a kill.
Oh, just no way for
one as well.
The funny thing is, he might still get baited in here with Inspire coming through.
Oh, the Q kick him! Ah, it's so nice! Inspired! He's going to set it up for the flashless turtle once again. And now on the top side, it's Impact in a 1v2, but he's looking kind of scary. Jojo no ulti, but Impact is going to have to solo it out, and indeed he cannot. It's Power of Evil that grabs one back.
I mean, it's slightly nice that Immortals have found a counterpunch in the top lane to kill the perma-pushing Impact, but at the same time, you're losing almost bot mid. Maybe they'll get Jojo in here.
1v3, nice flash, good stun. Test for the Dragon, so IMC just have to give it up.
Lots of wards as well for EG to know exactly where everyone is. Grab the Dragon for
such a young player as well to be directing this squad early on, if that is indeed the case. Especially given, again, how little this team has been together. Destiny going to be trapped in the big bear trap set up by Bar, but it's Vulcan now in trouble. Jojo is going to get turned back around over Danny, able to find it onto Destiny as Jojo finds a perfectly timed stop. Looks like with where EG are right now, they might be trying to bait them around. There is Dragon up in a couple seconds. But Jojo, yeah. Oh, nice skate. Very nice flash as well. There's the cold cut onto Destiny, and the squad's coming in. Oh, canceling the TP. No, I don't think that works.
No, it
does not. Revenge back in. And now on the other side is Jojo in a bit of trouble. Gated a little too far forward. Inspired trying to get Power of Evil down. Jojo's living for a long time, but PoE will finally finish him off. For the rest of the team, maybe not so lucky. It's Vulcan chasing down Xerxes. Revenge is going to die to Danny. And that ulti from Impact almost takes out Destiny. And the rocket is good. Vulcan flashing in there trying to make it happen, but only 1 for 1.
Destiny, and then the CC came in from Jojo Pyun. And then because Jojo Pyun used all his CC already, when he takes his ultimate in, he has nothing else to do. So he just gets
Gold out of them bricks.
And it's a little disappointing for Immortals. I think a lot of people had them pegged as one of these potential dark horses that the Impact finish off. That Intermix maybe need to be some rust chipped off, but just some of the coordination even is a bit disappointing for a lineup of mostly veterans.
Yeah, definitely a team that I think we'll see a lot more of, but EG running the show right now. It's a good pick though, Vulcan.
Well, there you go.
Finally punished.
Just as I was talking about coordination.
4v5 because Impact is busy moonlighting as a jungler. Turret does go down in top side, so a bit of extra gold over to IMT, but still EG's lead looking very good at this point.
Yep, and they kind of had the inside track on mid lane after Immortals went and focused on the top side of the map.
Oh my god, they're really going for it.
Just J4's ultimate.
It's real sad.
It's really sad, but it was still close enough to the far wall to actually tunnel through both portions of that.
Nice placement there. Ooh, going in. Destiny looking for 2. Danny with a very fast flash. That's a great turnaround there on the IMT sub-5. They find 2 quick kills. Jojo running interference in the bottom side, though, does take the tower. And Danny still keeping him here for EG, so it's going to have to be good old regular abilities and auto attacks here. But Danny's looking to go in. Power of Evil, though, face checking in. That's very nice out of PoE. Danny, though, Gale forces out of the way of Revenge. Gets himself exhausted, though, by the spellbook. And Danny, he's so low, but he's not dead just yet. Nobody can kill Danny. Jojo takes down 2. And EG keep themselves after the disaster.
Danny with the fancy footwork to just kite out the entirety of Immortals. It was the right call in the end, I think, forcing the Baron, looking for the tort. So you just go try and force the Baron. Maybe you turn off for kills. Maybe you go for the actual objective. It just came up a little bit short.
Much to be afraid of.
Yeah, and Jojo's just such a nuisance in the bot side of the map. He still has Baron buff up, so he's putting so much pressure down just by buffing these minions up. You can see they're almost taking the entirety of the bot Nexus turret. Yeah.
And Jojo's just throwing cards out, being annoying, poking away. Revenge is taking almost all his health just on poke. Now going to get himself stunned. The ulti's good, but he's going to need more as Impact takes out Revenge. Inspired looking low does get filled. It's another kill there as Jojo goes down, but Danny just unleashed in this game is popping off alongside Impact, who's grabbed himself the double kill. And EG looking to be undefeated still here in lock-in as they will finish off IMT's champions, IMT's base, and perhaps IMT's hope as Impact nabs the triple and EG grab the win.
There we go, EG going.
Trying to push it because he knows the matchups for it, so interested to see what he locks in.
Is he just going to play Scion again with a lot of armor?
It's possible.
Okay, Gragas,
okay.
Every time she comes up to try to farm, even using the 5-point strike, it's Victor lasers Q1, Q2 over and over. Both junglers here in the bottom lane now. Instinct getting jumped on here. Blabber goes in for the win, becomes lightning, and the third hit is not there yet, but it's first blood, Cloud9. Yursan's trying to get out. The follow-up will have control over this bottom side river, which means Cloud9 will have the first Drake of the game. That one goes down at 9 minutes, so not incredibly early.
Kill the guys. You need max DPS, you need the attack speed, you need the true damage, because Darshan is just going to be a brick wall, right? And it's going to make it very difficult to actually punch through.
Well, Blabber is going in with Isles, and they're looking for Yursan, and they've already found him. The Xinjiao ulti so effective at stopping TSM from being able to fight back. Takeover now trying to go after Fudge. The 1v1 here currently favors the Cloud9 mid laner. Takeover stepping forward, uses the ulti there to get himself back out. Throws down the Shroud to get some energy back. Continue fighting forward here. Fudge still has Chaos Storm. Takeover knows it and can't go any further forward as Cloud9 secures.
I found it pretty difficult to use the more forward position ones unless you're ahead.
I'm not going to lie to you, man, the other night when we were playing.
Flash off him, they deny some minions. It's going to be Frozen Heart Rush here for Darshan. So going towards the CDR, he has the Frozen Heart, he has the CDR boots, has the tier. It's going to keep him relevant in this side lane for a long time, unless TSM wants to keep overloading the side and pressuring Darshan off towers with multiple members.
Instinct goes for the ulti there on Aphelios. They'll find a root on both Isles and Blabber, but if they really want this fight, Takeover's coming around from the side. He'll look for Sven. He finds the E, but a teleport's about to show up. They're ready to bring Darshan into the fight now as well as Takeover continues looking for the AD carry, but cannot get it. Fudge grabs the kill, 3-0. First 9 with control over the river. It's Cloud9 with control over the third Drake, and it's Cloud9 now on Soul Point.
You already have the ability for that chase down. It makes it really, really tough to play out the game against them.
So I guess the question that I would have on my mind, hold on, never mind. Blabber trying to get away here. Gets back over to the Krugs. And now it's Cloud9 ready to follow this one up. Oh, Hyper's already down. Nice shot from Sven. Viper goes back into the fight. He's ready to go here with the Endless Rage. He'll get the shutdown on Blabber, but it's already a 2-for-1 going over to the side of Cloud9. Sven keeping this war machine running here with that Sven damage with that Jhin. Fudge takes out Instinct, 3-for-1 here on the side of Cloud9.
To it, but they have a pink in the pit, so they know that it's not going to happen. TSM trying to make an aggressive move, perhaps feeling exactly. You just keep making use of that passive, utilizing the heal with your W. Absolutely. I mean, it's really smart stuff, and you'll see a lot of the really good Xin players prep that stun, and then they flash in. They have the instant knock-up on carries, right? And that's how they'll team fight a lot of times. But C9 onto this Dragon. Isles is just zoning him out. They're going in.
Okay, oh no! It's already disaster for TSM. They lose Yurson. Flash is up, ulti's up, none of it matters. Darshan is not afraid of anything. He goes for an ulti, but Hyper is unstoppable and immovable when he goes for his own, so he'll at least be able to get away from Darshan's follow-up. But Cloud9 takes themselves that soul. Cloud9 is now bringing in Fudge as a backup to stop Takeover from getting away. It's hard for him to stay in the smoke, but he'll buy an extra moment. Now the boy ain't got no way out, or does he? Nope, Isles is right there with the enemy mid laner dead for 45 seconds with a hex.
Dragon, but they just had no way to actually take the fight. Yurson dies before he uses a single spell pretty much, and Darshan cannot be touched. I mean, look at him. He's dancing on him.
He's dancing as Tryndamere crits him for 5% of his HP. Viper immediately forced into the Endless Rage. The ulti has to be used to flee, but Instinct has no such luck. He'll be cut down next. Yurson's going right back into the black and white screen. Hyper's gonna join him here. Darshan can't die, damn it. Triple kill over to Fudge.
Shake that belly, big man. Darshan is having fun today. He knows it cannot be killed. Base back to full. He's gonna TP in, and Cloud9 looking to try to close this one out, or at the very least, take a couple in hips.
I mean, Viper's pushing mid because he's a no-ult Tryndamere. He knows as soon as he goes into this fight, he will just die in the blink of an eye. He's trying to play too. I love the attitude. I love the bravado. I love seeing it. And Cloud9 is just taking a stroll through the TSM base. TSM's probably got about one shot left in them. I don't know if they'll be able to kill even a single man on Cloud9, but it's about time to do or die. Nexus turrets now under pressure. Cannon minions applying the poke damage to those. Cloud9's gonna step up and take out the first one, and now they're ready to go for the fight. Hyper is already gone. Viper jumps into the back. He's looking for Sven, who flashes away. Viper needs a little bit more to grab him, but he can't quite get there. The gun to the face, and Sven stays going. Darshan finally dropped. He was the only man to fall over here in this fight on Cloud9's side, and only Takeover and Instinct are left standing for TSM. Instinct's trying to clear out the top wave. Sven's finally gonna die there to take over. Isles and Blabber still ready to go to try to deal with a mid laner. He's coming right back out, trying to stop whatever he can, but Isles leads the charge. 50 damage auto attacks at a time, the Nexus falls, and Cloud9 defeats TSM. But Graves up in the top lane.
Okay, so he is going to go for a more aggressive approach. We have seen a little bit of Graves top recently. Broken Blade, if you've been watching any of the LAC.
Historically, you know, you can see sometimes the tank builds. You can see those solo queue torpedo builds sometimes as well. But down here in bottom side, Contracts will be looking for Hansama and Ayla. They'll go after the support first. They're going in all the way. The Thresh has no way home. First blood over to CLG.
The horse, of course. Contracts down to that bot side, punishing Ayla here, and they get those sums out. They get the kill. Gonna be feeling really good about getting that early gank here. When you are playing a scaling jungler like Hecarim and you get a pre-6 kill, it feels so damn good. Plus, it's gonna relieve a lot of the pressure in this 2v2. Palafox, though, in a little bit of trouble.
Bjergsen leading the way, Santorin right next to him, but there's no Viego ulti here, remember that, but the flash stun might just be enough. Palafox continuing to walk his way out of this one. Santorin still on the chase. Whippo tries to get the ulti, but it's too short, but it won't matter. Palafox is cut down, and Santorin ties up the game.
Great job by there from Santorin getting the
top side. Let's get this instead. And here's another replay of some action in the bot lane.
Yep. Just shifting aggressively there and just only damage item and then just going mostly pure tank from there.
Yep, Contracts got that turbo kill of those as well as the normal ward over the wall. Whippo can clear that one away, and Team Liquid are ready to step up to the test now.
Really interested to see if Luger is going to be going for the Crown of the Shattered Queen as well as the, oh, in goes
Whoa.
Whippo.
Holy moly, nice sidestep there from Luger, but now he's got a flash. He's got to get all the way away, but he can do it! Super Mega Death, rocket out of pocket. There it is. Boom, trying to get out as Bjergsen tries to go in. Santorin moving towards the bottom side of the river here as Poom dies to Bjerg, and Team Liquid pick up a couple of kills for no response from CLG. Contracts wants it now, and they know Han Sama's got no summoner spells to get away, but that horse is in all alone, and CLG falls to pieces in front of Team Liquid.
CLG just take the fight, but your entire bot lane is dead. They're engaging and getting so much gold off this exchange. The wheels just kind of fell off for CLG right there.
The wheels fell off.
The lane is dead. Sure, you see Bjergsen top, but even with him up on the top side, that's a 3v4 at best, and you're missing most of your damage.
Contract's gonna find Whippo here in the jungle. Whippo not too afraid of it, just dashes back over the wall, but Contract's ready to follow here with a blast cone. True shot barrage, Gwen ulti. Lots of resources being thrown at Whippo, but he's already shot the horse! Took him out behind the shed. It's a 1-for-1 and a 1v4.
And it's back to base for him. The walls are closing in on CLG.
It feels so
A Q ult from Whippo. If you can have the ult coming across from Han Sama, you have that damage following up from Bjergsen. That is really big.
Unfortunately for them, it's another Drake in the pockets of Team Liquid here. Just as we get past 20 minutes, that third Drake of the game.
He doesn't even have anywhere to farm.
Yeah.
Because TL have full control over this top side, and he can't go bot because he has no TP.
Luger tries to get away here as Santorin comes in. They won't find the execution on the enemy AD carry, but they will find an angle here on the Jenkins. Whippo keeps on pushing forward. Oh, he goes in and he gets his man. Whippo with the kill.
Man, Whippo is just will TP now, and they'll try to poke and prod, but look at how fast it dies. There's 3 marksmen on that thing.
And your AD carry has no summoner spells. This is incredibly risky. Let's see if they can do it.
He whiffed the ult.
Yeah,
Alphax put it on nothing.
Chaos Storm's in there. He gets a couple of ticks out, but not a whole lot. Baron's still at 3K. Whippo's going to be healed there in order to be kept alive. Contract's looking for an angle in. Whippo's going to stand and fight. 2 for nothing. It's looking so easy for Team Liquid. It just enables you to play so many more different ways when you know you have a way out. Santorin's here onto the side, so is
TP flank.
TP's coming in. Bjergsen is ready to join up with the rest of the fight.
Package.
He's got the package ready for delivery, and Luger has no summoner spells to get home this time. Bjergsen goes in for the big engage, and he finds another. It's a double kill over to Hans. As CL
Going for it here, finding angles, whether it's Whippo flashing in, whether it's the package from Bjergsen coming across. TL have been able to start fights when they need to, and now with the Baron in their back pocket, with 3 marksmen, the siege ability they have is so damn good.
And yes, they give away the Drake, but they don't really care. This game is currently on pace to be over before a soul ever becomes a possibility. It's not that big of a deal. They're breaking here in the bottom lane. They still got Baron for almost another 2 minutes as CLG just have to concede everything outside those base walls. Team Liquid continue their push. Whippo's the man on the side here in the 1-4 split to get maximum Baron value. Han Sama just continuing to volley those rockets in, clear out entire waves. Bjergsen will keep the poke going. No, it's not the Luden's build, but it's still got plenty of damage here, also with rapid fire cannon allowing the auto attacks themselves to be more. They're not even after the inhibs themselves, they're just breaking all these walls. Contracts finally goes in, but it's with not a damn person near him. 5v4 for Team Liquid now. 3rd tier 3 turret gone. All inhibitors exposed. Team Liquid are doing whatever they damn well please.
Yeah, just not a good game here from Contracts going in on that ulti, but they are so far behind. Didn't have the coordination. No one's going in with him. He just dies off incredibly fast there. CLG being run over. 10K down. And they've gotten 4 objective bounties, and they're still 10K down. All the outer towers were objective bounties.
Completed on all 3 of those marksmen for TL. Bjergsen picked his up a moment ago. Whippo now just completing his 2. That means nobody's burst can be disrespected even a little. Whippo gonna try to apply the pressure here. Just goes right in after Jenkins. Nearly kills him, but close ain't enough. Contracts tries to go after Santorin now as well. Top lane inhibitor falls. That's all 3 inhibs gone. Team Liquid backing away a little bit now. Jenkins might be pushing his luck. Boom now going to be knocked to the side. Hans is unstoppable. Team Liquid looked like they might have been backing away for a moment, but why do that when you can do this? TL5, nothing. I would say in the final fight, but that was more of a beatdown. They'll take CLG out 30 minutes into the game, 18-4. Team Liquid's looking good.
Really strong game here from TL. This is your first big game out here. You know, are you willing to go aggressive at him? It's going to be Kennen instead, so more about the team fight, less about the 1v1.
Yeah.
You can have a fine laning phase early.
On the Drake, he's just making sure nobody from FlyQuest is coming down for a collapse there. Looks like Closer should be able to secure this one, no contest, and that'll be first objective of the squad. They're ready to take over this one, but Jose Dioto might just try to smite fight it. 50-50. Nope. Yeah.
His rocket belt already done, and TP is now unleashed, so you can expect 100 Thieves to want to keep fighting for these objectives, and the pressure is going to be on FlyQuest to be able to respond.
Especially with that TP being down for the Corki in mid lane, but now it's who is caught. Say goodnight. First blood. 14 minutes and 41 seconds into the game.
Try to work towards a higher percentage of these Dragon Souls. The games just seem to be going longer. We have a lot of scaling, and when you're playing those kind of comps, Soul is a good win condition. They're going to get a pick here.
Oh, baby, Afro moves already down. Tenacity was there for the follow-up, and FlyQuest is now in retreat. 5v4 here on the map as Closer goes in with a stolen Leona body, and Johnson's the next body to hit the ground. 100 Thieves.
Because they take that fight early, there's no flash, there's no ulti on him for the Dragons, so with Herald being dropped mid, we'll have to...
Once, and there you go. FlyQuest will successfully stop the Dragon stacking because of what you talked about, because of those important spells.
That Soul, and now that has been pushed back a good 5 minutes here, so maybe something that they want to look back on and try to think about adjusting for future. Jose on the invade.
Dioto looking for Abadaga. They're going to find him and lock him down. The blast cone won't save you. Johnson gets his second kill of the game. On the side of 100 Thieves, of course, the Thieves are looking to change that real quick here in the top side. Tenacity and Closer can do just that, take out the tier 1 there. Meanwhile, bottom, FlyQuest has Takui set up to take that tier 1 there as well.
Yeah, but I really...
Himself in a vulnerable position, and Tenacity can find his way back there. There is nothing defensive to save this Corki from being absolutely melted. So that sort of interaction I'll be keeping a close eye on. Leona ulti finds 2. Abadaga going to get jumped on now as Jose Dioto goes in looking for a little bit more. Tenacity here with the ulti, but it's not going to find a whole lot. FlyQuest keeps on going, and 100 Thieves is not long for this world.
They
take down they get Abadaga, and he's gone.
This one is gone.
Closer goes into that one. He'll get knocked on his ass faster than Viego did in that pentakill cinematic. He tries to go in after Takui. Takui trying to stand and fight. Closer might not be able to go in for Baron, but he will get a solo kill on the enemy solo laner. And now everybody else left Afro Moo. You've thrown him to the wolves, and the wolves are barking. Closer's going in, and Afro Moo gets red smited. Run away, buddy. It's not looking great here. Oh, but he does escape back over the wall.
You know, Death Dance, sometimes people go into rapid fire and do kind of this hybrid build.
Yeah.
But I have not really seen this in pro just yet, so interesting. Full on for the poke. Tenacity, though, threatening the flank, and he has flash.
Oh, Abadaga's already down, and Tenacity will not be able to find his mark before being exploded. There is no stopwatch to save him, but Jose Dioto will die to the ulti from FBI after the fact. It's a 2-for-1 trade so far for the side of FlyQuest. Johnson still here, FBI still at 100% HP. Meanwhile, up in the top side, Kumo applies pressure. The Gwen was never there. He's been snipping in top the whole time.
Exactly, that's the real problem, is that was a 5v4 for 100 Thieves, and they come out just barely even. The Dragon is on the table, and 100 Thieves have so much vision in the area, but Kumo's gonna run down FBI.
Kumo's just going in, man. He cuts him down, no problem. Closer tries to get the execution onto Johnson, but he'll be killed before he can find it. Johnson gets away, but not all the way. He barely finds him there with a Nautilus.
It's not theirs because they're getting picked off. They put in so much emphasis on getting that prep. Not gonna be able to get any sort of a reward from it, though. a good 8 wards in the area. It's just like crazy how many they have.
Beats another one and then loses to the third.
Yep.
That's pretty impressive.
It is. I mean, it's one of those situations where, yeah, 100 Thieves are using Tenacity, but it's 4 out of the 5 of their traditional starters, and Tenacity maybe going to get chased down here by Kumo.
Kumo's ready to go, man. He pops the ghost for the most, and Tenacity is toast! Kumo picks up a killing spree, but Closer's ready to mop him up. Okay, yeah, he's going to buy an extra second here. It's Azonia's.
But he's fast.
He's fast, but he's not fast enough to get away from FBI, so Closer gets the shutdown at 650 gold.
Yeah, going to be able to get...
Still in the dragon down here. Johnson to Kui, staying at range, ready to poke, ready to do what they need to keep him out. And
Back
out
to base.
they go. Jose Diodo can just complete the rest of the Drake. Kumo got the tier 3 turret on his own. Those scissors are doing about 1.5 million damage to the damn inhibitor. Tenacity at least has his Zonias to try to stay alive. Kumo looking for any sort of an outplay here, but Closer and Abadaga are ready to go. There's your space
They're on
to
Baron,
survive. Kumo's going to be taken down, but the rest of FlyQuest has objectives in their sight. Baron's at half HP. Closer and the rest of the Thieves are trying to make their way
Gotta go
over.
fast.
Baron's down to 2K. Closer ready to go over the wall, but he
One
can't.
good rocket. 100 Thieves just has to leave. They have to give up on the fight, and that's exactly what we saw. They're now more than 5,000 gold ahead, nearly 6K.
Yep.
They're going to be playing the 1-4 constantly. You can look for the engage here, but what it'll cost them.
Tenacity tries to survive. Kumo is about to 1v2. He cuts down the enemy top. Meanwhile, FBI and Abadaga have died in the bottom lane. Ladies and gentlemen, FlyQuest just did it. They took 100 Thieves and handed them the L. Closer's trying to get away, and Kumo's just snipping that thing saying, come here, buddy. Come over here. FlyQuest will get their first win of the lock-in tournament here and take out 100 Thieves.
King Kumo, the 1v2 to seal the deal there against Closer.
Hey guys, EOW guy, Kane man, and you're on ShadowHitman is here. Make sure to like and comment on my videos, and our subscriber goal is about 10k. Yeah, carry on, tata, bye bye.